actually are too big that like none of us can actually deal with them. However, the endless, like Dream, for instance, Dream can have a manifestation called Morpheus that is in the Never Never and has a court underneath him called the Court of Morpheus. Therefore, you find all of these sorts of things in the beyond. These are the larger parts of themselves. And then you can find things like, well, basically, their spleen
also, to nitpick,
is over here.
Lucifer isn't in hell.
I know, Lucifer's not actually, well, yeah, also Lucifer's not actually in hell. What I meant is that Lucifer and Asher are in the beyond. They project into
That's
other
a good
places.
question.
Okay.
But the devil is not in hell.
Also, for instance, the moon.
This raises the question.
The moon,
Is it hell?
Luna,
No, where is he?
is
Ah,
so
true.
big as a spirit. The Luna is actually in the beyond and is merely projecting into the middle umbra, causing us to have a moon. Or causing us to have a spirit moon, anyway. So the beyond actually contains most of anything you could possibly think of. When you're talking about things, specifically talking about the deep ones, or things like that, what you're talking about is basically chthonic entities. Things that are old and great and horrible. Old and great and horrible.
Somebody asked me a question. I have so much lore on my sheet that I need this because
He
there's
has
no
a
way.
lot of beyond lore, so I'm explaining the beyond to
Anything
it.
which is farther away than the beyond
Well-
is by definition totally relevant to everything.
That is
Actually,
awesome
totally
land,
not
and that's where I'm from, and I project into the beyond. So
Yes, but that would make you irrelevant and incapable of having any impact
Sure.
on the world.
So,
True.
now,
Told you.
for instance, the old ones, the deep ones. The
trying
deep
to run
ones,
the scene
as
for this
in
guy.
the deep ones, the chthonic creatures.
Alright, I just wanted to know how
Those deep ones project themselves into the middle umbra. This is how you actually get in the circle, the spirit court of the deep. That's why you get things that are all like, and you know, trying to, like, you know, that's when Nosferatu, if you go into that court, they end up with an extra mouth on them that tells them things from the horrible deep ones. Yeah, those things are actually here in the middle umbra. However, they're merely projections of even bigger things that are in the beyond. The beyond is actually over there. Also, you know that you can have nodes, that a node is basically energy being transferred between any of these
like a
planes.
shower for the Deadlands. I got that part.
So on and so forth.
I've had the pre-class with Dave.
Right. So, you know, that happens. However, you can also have a node. Well, besides that, you can also have an entire actual physical rift, which is basically what Camden has. That one goes to the 10,000 hells.
And just like the Giovanni have ones with this, and they call them shallowings with wraiths.
Yes. Well, you know, there's shallowings, and then there's actual physical rifts that you can walk through, and then there's just the energy transference places. The energy
There's the
transference
close
places are the
overlaps.
types of nodes. Now, the nodes, a node can go between any of these, and also between any of these and here. So can an actual physical rift. A physical rift can technically go between any of these and any of the other ones, at least, and any of these and
So that's
here.
how you get, there's a node, and then something here affects it and starts to build the architecture, and then you get a hellmouth.
Actually, the Hellmouth normally has nothing to do with here.
Yeah, and that's
But yeah,
over
the
here.
Hellmouth is from here to here.
But you get something on both ends giving a power to...
Actually, you can have all the power. Here's the thing. This has the... Technically, Bardo has the most energy.
Here
We have
can't
the
go
next
up.
most energy.
But something from here can pull something from
Something
there.
from here, this is how wraiths happen. Something from here is giving energy to
There's
something
something
in
down
here.
there. Yep.
I was there to make sure it was
Because it's happening, because they're giving the energy from here down to here, that thing is capable of rising. Normally it wouldn't have enough power to be able, you know, the entire Deadlands don't have enough energy to be able to raise even one wraith up. But there is enough if you go from here and up.
Yeah.
That's why you have things like fetters, otherwise you wouldn't have wraiths. Now, here's the interesting thing. If you you can actually cause any node to become any other type of node. If you put enough energy into it, it's a lot easier to go down from whatever you've got. If you've got something that's going to the Never Never, it is way easy to make it go to the Deadlands. It's a lot harder to get it to go up. And as far as energy levels go, it's difficult to get it to hit the Beyond, but you can do it. Now here's the thing. Everyone agrees that is a bad idea to have an opening, a physical opening to the beyond.
Yeah, I am now officially living.
So that's how you get things like the movie The Mist.
Yes, exactly.
Thank you.
That's how you get the movie The Mist. And you notice how the mist rolled back and they actually contained it very quickly?
No, it could actually happen, like, if you got that, like, it's actually worse than that.
Okay, yes, but if they
The best comparison I can make.
Okay, no, you know what, like, you could get if you ended up with a physical thing going from here to, like,
Event
beyond.
Horizon.
You don't hold the gun up.
Event Horizon. You know that scary sci-fi movie, Event Horizon? You know, hell is an actual place? Yeah, that.
Well, that's going to 10,000 pounds.
No, that's actually going to be described it as.
Okay.
Alright,
What's your next?
But basically,
Where did
you
he
know,
go?
everybody agrees that
Adam? Is that
energy
one?
going straight between here and the beyond, or the beyond to
Adam,
here,
the guy who's playing concert.
that's not good.
I'll
Like,
send him the
most people
recording.
agree on that. Like, almost everybody will agree on this. Like, even the Infernalists are like,
All right, hold on. What was your next? I gave you that. Now, what's your next question?
Okay, so
Like-
me, going and being high rambling, bad of fun.
Like, this is
We'll help him
me
get,
saying this stuff, but it's
Hold
still
on,
like
hold
actual
on.
stuff.
There's actual in-character thing going. That is what the Beyond is. Yes.
Interesting.
The deep ones. Yes.
Is there something to speculate on?
Hey Sarah, can we finish the scene
If-
before 10 minutes and then the game ends?
How are the
Yes.
rifts in the
I
world?
wanted to finish
How are the rifts in this world? I will lift it out to the
I kind of have
Beautiful.
him first.
There is
No,
a rift
totally gets
from
you.
here to where?
But
This
anyways,
is
can I
fucking
have that
amazing.
seat back, and then I guess I'm done.
So in conclusion, awesomeness. I'm just saying. If
I'm going to give more of an explanation at another time. At some point, all of this is going to end up on the wiki.
Cool.
I have all of this. I just don't have any of it in like an actual format that would actually make sense on the wiki. So I need to format it, and then it'll end up on the wiki at some point. And it will actually also say what you know at the various levels of Beyond and Spirit lore.
Cool.